As you know, I'm not a friend of many words. I'm a silent guy. I'm Sam. I'm the main dev. We are working in a team of 3 on the smart contracts, and we are doing Piston in the back end together with Baba on the website. And I would like to hear some questions. I'd be happy to answer it. Thank you.
Yeah, real quick, guys. I just wanted to touch on another thing. Nigel, I just this was one of the things that I think a lot of people will be interested to hear, because it's unique in a sense for these ROI systems. These guys have made the contract. It's a multi-signature wallet to make changes to the contract at this point. There's actually 4 signatures on the wallet, 3 in order for change to be the contract. That's something that I don't know of any other ROI, but there could be another ROI out there. But it's important that people understand that these guys understand people's concerns about things like that, and it's 2 team members of the team and 2 externals. So just so you know, it's Sam, it's Nero is the other team member, and then the externals you have SK, which a lot of us all in here know SK, CryptoK, and it's also the auditing company. They're what is it? What, Sam? I'm sorry. What's that company? Like they're the other signature on it. They review. Basically, it's set up so they review it, and they make sure that there's nothing in there, a rug pull or anything like that. Not anybody who knows Sam knows that's not going to happen, but they make sure. You know, it's just an extra layer of comfort to add to the investors.
Yeah, we are also paying for this service every month to have them ready when we need them. And of course, if we need an upgrade, they will do a full code review and will give a green light to achieve the upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody got a chance to hear that too, because that's a pretty big deal that they're doing that and putting that out there for everybody. So it's just an extra level of comfort for people when they're thinking about this project.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty uncommon in this area, because normally a team has the full control over the contract, and the team can do whatever he wants. But as we have many tokens with a big value in the race, we needed to create an additional security layer for this, because there is always the chance that people will ask if the team is able to rug pull, and so the easy answer is no, we are not able, because we have this lock, and this is really a feature I would like to see on other projects too. But it's only on us here. I don't want to talk about other projects. Yes.
Yeah, another thing I just thought of it too. Actually, was another thing that I didn't even know about myself. But Baba Black, yesterday you mentioned in the chat that your dev payment is basically locked up in the contract. That was pretty cool. That Sam actually, like, I mean, that you guys came to that agreement that you're a dev on this team, but you don't have access to just tokens to be able to dump on to the community. That it's actually you're part of this team, you're part of this. You're in the race yourself for your payment, which just shows that you guys have that long-term vision for this project, that you're willing to accept payment through being part of the race and actually in the contract. That to me actually kind of hit home. I was impressed with that, and I never even know about that. So that was just another thing that I wanted to bring up too with you guys.
We didn't talk about this here, but it is very important for us. We also did this with the pre-sale money. We took not a single cent from the pre-sale money for the team. We put everything in the liquidity, and we paid our team, our developers, our team members with Piston tokens, and all of them are added to the race. So every team member has a passive income, but they are not able to dump, and this is very important because the race has much liquidity for the starting, and the price also is protected by the race because it only pays out 1% a day.
Yeah, and actually the reason why I was explaining this yesterday is mostly to show actually that we are very transparent with even the way that actually the team was paid. I think it's really important to be 100% transparent with the community. So since it was actually we had a discussion about the big wallets in the whales, etc. I found important to highlight this. And yeah, it's like I don't know about another projects how they actually works with this, but I think it's pretty much reasonable what we did as a team, and something that we are indeed like thinking in long term. And this explains also our roadmap, because our roadmap is something that will not be accomplished really fast. It's something that needs to be constantly developed. But yes, this is why we have this mindset, and the goal is really release more functionalities to make from this a more sustainable project, making sure that everyone will have the passive income coming through for as long as possible. And on that note, I don't know what you guys think, but actually I could show a little bit some of the next developments, which actually is giving more perhaps visibility to the project, and also more utility to the token. I don't know if you guys think that now it's a good idea to show a little bit more about this.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, perfect. So let me just share my screen. I promise I'm gonna be really quick. So basically, this is I need to get a little bit back. I don't know if you guys are seeing my screen now, but I need to get a little bit back to the.
We can see it.
Yeah, so a little bit back to the avatar system, because actually this is the beginning of the NFT marketplace, which is actually in the roadmap. What we basically did was add the possibility visually to the users to attach certain avatar and relate this avatar to the address. Okay, this is being done via backend, and actually we wanted also to add a graph database, because the graph database, it's actually what gives us ability to pull information from the crew, the pitch crew, and use this information for the game in the future. So it's not only visually improvement, but there is a backend improvement also with this version that was launched days ago. And the main goal here is really, and I need to get back a little bit because I don't know how much from the guys that are watching are investing into the system, but actually all of this is something that you can see if you're investing in Piston Race. And basically you can select by your level, you can select the avatar that you wanted to be represented. And the idea in the future is actually make from this avatar something that you can claim and sell in the NFT marketplace. So we are intending, and this is actually after May, we're going to start to develop a Piston NFT marketplace where you're going to be able to mint, to sell, buy NFTs using Piston token. But also the idea is start to build this dynamic where you're going to be able to claim your asset from the system and mint this asset and put to sale. And once we release the game, the goal is actually add some badges here. If you win tournaments, if you actually win some important races or accomplish important, if you have important accomplishments, you actually receive some badges. And as soon as you have more badges, your card's more special, the chances you have actually to sell this NFT for a higher price than the other one, it's bigger. At least we are supposing this. And the next delivery is actually the airdrop casino. And the airdrop casino, it's something that we believe will bring visibility because we are guessing in this functionality. And actually the response we are having from the expectations that we are having from this development is something that it's already showing us that we are going through the right path. But basically, you can select the members that you want to drop, and this is really similar than what we have presently. However, we modified a little bit, and we added a casino tab. One important improvement that I have been noticing in the YouTuber videos, that in this session, in the present version, they cannot select a range of levels or deposits or pitch crew level. So what we are going to add here, it's also the range filter. So basically, the YouTubers, they will be able to select a specific range, and from this range, they can select if they want to direct or not, or which are the level that they want to select to give the airdrop, and also to select these members to run the casino. So once you have these members that you wanted to put into the draw, and you have this selected, you can decide how much pistons you actually wanted to give away, how many rounds you want to execute the draw, and also if you wanted to this person to a specific winner to be able to win another rounds or not. And once you press this start, you're gonna see the needle moving while the cards are actually rolling in front of the screen. And once the needle stops with the card, there is a nice animation where, I guess it's from here, you can you're gonna see actually the card from the winner, from the person that actually was selected from the draw. So it's an animation like this that's gonna appear with the amount of PSTNs that this person actually is winning. So basically, this is airdrop casino. That it's a big there are big number of screens which actually are situations, edge cases, and some differences in relation with the users are selecting. The auto compound is something that we don't have the design yet, something that we are working with the contract team. But we have news regarding the game. So the game just yesterday, I was working in the menu where we're gonna be able to see the cars in the garage. So basically, let me just see if I can manage this here. 1 second. So basically, we have here a scene, and we're gonna have the car that we are selecting to race. So I'm just starting to work with this. And basically the user, they will be able to see the car that they want to race here. We're going to have a UI kit that's being actually designed by our designer right now. So if you guys go here, you can see already some draws. This is not something that we are just starting to work with, but it's basically some drafts that we are actually building from another games that we are actually getting from inspiration to do this as well. So basically, we are just starting to do this. And the game, actually, I created the first compiled version of the game yesterday. So, of course, we have models that we need to work with, but actually, this is the compiled version. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this without let me even try to 1 second, because I guess I can also send the audio here. 1 second. No, I guess not. But anyway, so this is actually the compiled version, and we can actually play a little bit with the car. I changed the model because now I'm starting to create some different balances. And this is a very old car, so there's no much speed, but there's a little bit more control than the red one that presented another time. But basically, this is actually our progress. So we are progressing with the development. I wanted actually to show something new that I didn't show in the previous opportunities. And that's it, guys. So I guess I covered most of our roadmap. We have the merchandise, but merchandise, it's really the ability to shop for items that will be mostly related with the game. And we actually are going to offer these products using Piston to give more utility. The NFT marketplace, the way that the game works will be actually with NFT as assets. So you're going to be able to upgrade your engine. You're going to be able to sell your engine. You're going to be able to buy a suspension from another user and improve your car. Because once you have a better car, the golds actually allow you to win. And if you win, you're going to actually receive more pistons. We are still discussing the mechanics. That's why I cannot get too much into the way that actually the pay to earn actually work right now. But we are really advancing with all this stuff. The last stuff that I wanted to mention, this banner here and some banners in the game, we are reserving for promotions. So basically, the YouTuber, up to the date we release the game, that has more videos Piston related, we're going to actually give this banner to this YouTuber. So it's going to be fixed, and everybody that's actually selecting the car will be able to see a banner over there. Now it's not that much visible, but we're going to actually make sure that the banner will be well displayed. And we're going to actually advertise this YouTuber as a way to actually say thank you for the support. And in the game itself, we have another bonus. We perhaps could use this to bring in some brands that wanted to work with the game, and also announce partnerships, and also announce future Easter eggs in relation with new partnerships are coming and stuff like that. We are actually intending to use the space in the game also to do this kind of stuff. So that's it, guys. I don't know if you guys have questions about this specifically, but this is actually what I have to show.
That's awesome. That looks really cool. You guys are doing something different here, you know.
Cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cars look really badass. So
we have a lot of car guys in this group too, so that's even cool for us. We talk about cars and crypto.
Yeah,
so awesome. No, yeah, actually, super fun. And the project we have for the game, something that we really want people to have fun and make money, make more money from this. And it's why the mechanics we are not saying yet, but something that's going to be really cool stuff, because the guys that are really good at the game, they could end up with a good return of investment, because the game we are actually trying to create a mechanic that's going to really reward these fast drivers. You know what I mean?
Nice. Well, so far the charts looking
news, guys.
Charts looking awesome. Go ahead.
Some breaking news. $22, 22.00.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we are very excited with actually the pricing, because it's actually going up in a market that we know that's bearish right now. But that's it. Like, we think it's there's a space for everyone. This market is really big. There are many investors out there, and as much as the DeFi projects actually are thriving, it's better for everyone else, even another project. So It's why we are always cheering up for every single DeFi project out there. And we are actually really working hard and try to have our space as well in this market. And actually, we are really happy that this pricing is responding to our efforts to keep this going up. This is really satisfying. And hopefully it will keep that way.
It's a really sweet build. I just want to congratulate you on that. It's not only in just the financial aspect, but bringing in gamers, is another version of a modular build. You're bringing in a customer base that maybe doesn't have a lot of money, but has a lot of enthusiasm for the product and then can earn that way. So yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like we believe that the utility it's actually really important also to make from the project something more sustainable. And also we know that the game could be a very good a good way actually to bring people that's not into this space and bring the fresh capital. You know what I mean? So yes, so it's really hard now to think about onboarding people that don't know how to invest in cryptocurrency. But this is actually the ultimate goal. We actually wanted to bring through the game at the end of this whole development. That's not something fast to be done. To make sure that people that are not into specifically crypto, they will actually notice the game and they will be willing to game, and we're gonna actually have an opportunity to bring more people to this space, which is actually beneficial to the whole community, because it's actually bringing more sustainability and making sure that the project will reach out more people.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Fantastic job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a teamwork. As I said, like we are 20 people. The contract team is from Europe. We have this front-end team in Canada. Specifically, Oasis, I have been working 8 years with these guys, so it's why we can pull some stuff really quick. And that's it. It's a really teamwork. It's the community. I wish you guys could check this out, the ones that are not in there. There are people from many different platforms as well. It's not only people that's willing to invest in Piston that's there. We have people from Drip, from another projects. And it's really satisfying to see the community there. It's really strong. It's growing, it's strong, and it's actually a very nice community, So it's really satisfying to be working with all that and being able to pull this new stuff to this space. I hope we could keep actually going in this direction and keep actually growing with especially the community, that's every day showing ourselves that it's worth to work for them, because it's really nice people and most of them are willing to help, and it's really nice to work with them as well.
Well, you said something that really just struck a chord with me, because I'm new in this community, and I've told all the people here that I really like the community here at DGen Protocol, because these guys know each other in real life, and I liked what you just said, the idea that you've worked with these same people for 8 years, and their personalities, their traits, that they're not just going to disappear in the middle of the night and leave the project hanging, and then kind of
because you're so good.
And you know what else I did on the way back?
What?
I went to David Warren's.
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
Why?
This community's been amazing.
Tomatoes.
Oh, good.
But they weren't.
Gotta mute you. Yeah, this community's been amazing, and I appreciate all the support from everybody. Like, really, we've grown this thing into a beast. I mean, not even a year ago I don't even think there was 1,000 people in here. So
We were barely
it's just
500 probably.
Yeah. So crazy. Blowing up. So yeah, we're really excited about Piston. You guys sound legit. I like to see what you guys are doing. Well, I'm excited to see what's coming. So when's all the car stuff coming out?
Yeah, the car development, the game development is something that takes a while. We have in our roadmap the NFT marketplace even before this. And the way that we are splitting the team, it's actually Oasis, which is the guy that's helping with the front end of the whole project up to now. It's actually having him dedicated to keep going and keep developing the NFT marketplace while I'm actually developing the game. We don't have an end date yet, mostly because the mechanics, but I expect something as the months to be able to finish the game. We are quite advanced with the graphics. As you could see, it's a playable already. It's something that you can play, but it's missing so many elements yet, like the damage system, the most of the noises when the suspension moves and stuff like that. Of course, we are not intending to build a AAA quality game because we are such a small team, but we want to really to come out with some nice graphics and something that people will have fun. And the most important, it's balanced, because we need to make sure that people will feel that the cars are balanced and the competition is being fair. Now, on that note, the way that we are starting to think about equalize the gameplay, it's actually allow people from the average same gas tank to compete between themselves. But even the mechanics is not fully discussed with the team, so I will not get too much into this. But for now, it's something that we are thinking about in months, where I'm going to be mostly dedicated with the game. Meanwhile, Oasis and our design, it's actually going to work mostly with the website and the marketplace and the whole development that it involves as well.
Awesome.
Can I ask one question?
For sure.
I apologize if I missed this because I have a little stuff going on here. But with the game side of it, I heard you say that the idea is to make it fun and fair. Would you ever consider something like in the future if the game becomes very fun and earnable for people, like having something like a big contest where you had like a Grand Prix type of thing where the top people over X number of months or something could compete against one another, and you could have like side bets or something like that?
Yes, actually, this I did not get into these whole details because I was thinking that perhaps it wasn't going to have time enough to explain. But yes, actually, we are intending to use the pitch crew. So you basically will be able to build your team, and you're going to be able to compete with your team against another team. So once you do this, it's going to be like a league. And from this structure, we build a tournament, which is going to be a live tournament, a live event. And from this live event, actually offer rewards. And these rewards could be like paintings, could be engine oil, because engine oil is one element that in the game will be used to boost the parts. And also this reward could be Piston's prize for the champion. And once you actually win and accomplish this stuff, even if you participate in a certain event, you're going to receive also badges. And these badges you can actually attach to your card, and you can actually sell these cards in NFT. So our idea is actually build an event. We were even playing about that, or speaking about when this event was going to happen, if it was going to be Canada or Europe. I was playing with that in the channel another day. But this is real. Like, we really intend to be able to create a multiplayer in a sense that you're going to actually compete with another teams. And from this competition, we be able to reward the winners. And from these, actually create a way to give to these people that actually are competing a chance also to monetize over this participation. You know what I mean? So having better NFTs, better parts, and making more money from the game. So this is always stuff that we are talking about. For now, we have 3 game modes that we are starting to think. The first one is the Prax. It's basically you be able to boost your car and put in a track and measure your checkpoints and results to see if you're actually faster or not, if you like the configuration of your car before you decide to race. The second one, it's the multiplayer, and the third one, it's the team multiplayer game, which is this one. It's gonna be more likely like the way that we are actually thinking now. It's more Rocket League. I don't know if you're familiar with, but the way that we are starting to think about how to create leagues, it's gonna be similar than the Rocket League, the way that they do their events, you know, and actually do this through Twitch. And we are really thinking big, but we know that's like a big step, you know, like we know that we need to first overcome the first stage, and then the next one to be able to accomplish this. But we are really thinking in do something great with the game, and even the merchandise also, selling products from the game, from Piston brand stuff. Just imagining that actually these competitions will become something and more important, and the people perhaps even could buy tickets or participation and participate in the events based in something that they are physically buying in the merchandise website as well. So it's why the roadmap is built that way, because we are connecting all these points. Another example, it's the claimable card being before the game. It's because we are going to test the claimable assets even before launch the game, because the claimable assets in the game will be very, very important. This is actually where we're gonna actually charge fees, because the NFT marketplace is gonna be a way where we're gonna make sure that the money that's being spent, the fresh capital that's being spent in the game, will be reinvested into the network. So it's why we are actually connecting all these points in the roadmap.
Sounds killer.
Yeah, we are dreaming high. But we are a big step. We are getting there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have something do you have something that you wanted to compliment or something?
On the game side and the NFT side, I cannot complement much. Of course, we will do the contract work on this, but I can only say it was our aim from the day first, to have a real world connection for the Piston token, because the Piston token should have a very stable base, and the Piston race just creates this stable base, because many tokens will be vested for a long time in the race, and this will create a stable price. And with a token with a very stable price, we can do a lot of real world interaction, and the game, of course, is one of them. And so we are very happy and bullish for the future to use Piston token for many projects in the next years.
Yeah. Do you guys have any question, or Nigel wanted to compliment with something too?
I wanted to say something. One of the best things I've seen in the community is, people helping each other, and 99% of people are very positive. So it's the least. I don't want to even say least toxic, because it's not toxic at all. It's a really great community. But there's something else I wanted to mention as well. We'll frequently have people coming in and saying, "Oh, can I have this feature or that feature?" Or the formatting of the DApp does not look proper on my computer or on my phone, or can we add this or can we add that? It's little things, right? And if Sam happens to be there, or Baba happens to be there, if I'm there, I'll send it to them. And then a lot of times, what you will see is that within 10-15 minutes or half an hour or an hour, the changes have been made, and Baba is there or Sam is there back in the group saying, "Oh, we fixed it, or we changed it, right? Or we added this feature, or we took your suggestion and we did it." And I have not seen this at all in any of the projects, any of the DeFi projects that I'm in, and including other ROI projects and non-ROI projects. And the community, the team is just really listening to the community and taking care of them. Of course, a lot of people also suggest, some other big changes, right, or big suggestions. So we take those on board, and they might come in the future. But for small changes and fixes, you will see this all the time happening in the groups. And that's really amazing, because it's taken me aback as well, to be honest, because I did not expect to see that, and it's just really great to and the feeling is really great among the community, and people also mention that in their videos and their YouTube videos. So it's a very positive place. People are helpful, and the developers are there quite frequently, from both the UI side and the contract side, helping people as well. So it's really amazing. So I would like to encourage everybody who's not been in the official group to come check us out, ask questions if you have questions, or if you have any ideas or suggestions, to put them forth as well. If you have made videos on Piston, please send them to us, to anybody in the admin group, and we'll post them in the official group. Because we still don't allow links in the group. So please, if you're doing anything for the project, we'll help you as well. Let us know, and just come and say hi.
Sounds great.
Yeah, actually, Nigel made a very good point, because the way we see, actually, especially in this project, it's everyone is an investor, and we really respect everyone's money. So it's hard work, and the way that we are leading with this kind of, because we always have like some small issues or stuff that people are asking. We have a very good team of admins as well, I should say. Like the team, it's really nice and keen in relation with the tokenomics and everything when it comes to the system. And the way that we devs are actually trying to see and actually to show people that we really respect the investment and they believe in the project, and we are actually working really hard to make sure that the investors will be happy, and this is the ultimate goal. It's actually make sure that everyone will feel that they are in a sustainable project, and also the return of investment, but that also in another line, they have someone that they could rely, and someone that could actually help them to pass through any problem or anything that they are having. But that's it. Nice to have this note, and I want to actually say thank you for the admins as well, because this is the best admins team that I've ever seen. Really respectful guys, really nice with everyone, and they know about the protocol in a way that's really nice, and I'm very, very happy to see that happening in the community as well. I think this is actually what helps with people feel confident and feel that the project that they are investing, it's a project that there is a long-term mindset behind this.
That's really great, guys. Thanks for coming over and spending your time with us. We really appreciate it. Sounds like an exciting project. I know I'm excited. I'm in there. I got a little bit in there. Just going to build me a position and see what happens. I wish you guys the best. I think you pretty much covered all the bases. Does anybody else have any questions at all? Anybody else want to say anything?
We'd be happy to take on any questions from the community.
I'll just make one comment. You shoot for the stars, and if you don't make it there, you land on the moon.
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice to know that you are actually invested there, because once we release the game, I'm going to invite you for a match.
Yeah, I got, we've known about you guys. I just a lot of us didn't pull the trigger at first, but it's good to have you guys in here and actually talking to you and get to know you a little bit. so people can make their own decision whether they want to get in or not. I'm definitely in. So